Hey guys, it's Lauren with Wonderfully Made Baby Mobiles. Today we are going to be making Coastal Cowboy. It is a handmade baby mobile using 5 hand-sewn little horses. So what we're going to do to start this mobile, if you don't have your plushies, is download the PDF pattern in my Etsy shop. There are 3 different shapes and you can change all the colors around. Once you cut out your pieces, hand sew them and stuff them, you can do an embroidered eye, a beaded eye, or you can even paint an eye with felt paint. We have these. Next up, we are going to need beechwood arches. So I actually sell these in my Etsy shop. I have them custom made by my carpenter. So he puts their 10 inches wide, and then of course I personally get a eye screw and we'll screw them into place. Once they're together, as so here, you will get your embroidery thread and just needle it through the hoop, needle through the wool balls, and then hang your animal at about this height. Do that 5 times and make sure they're all perfectly balanced. Once this part is done, we then trim the excess, which, you guys, I just moved to Florida a few months ago and I didn't know how serious it was. I was helping my husband unpack some boxes outside in the front yard, and when I came back in, my hair was super frizzy. I was covered in sweat, and I recorded the whole video from beginning to end, and it was just scary. I was like, there's no way in heck that I'm going to post that. So that's why I'm starting here at this point. Right now I'm looking for my scissors. Let me grab them. All right, so let's go ahead and trim off all the excess. I actually just revamped this specific mobile. It used to just be called Cowboy Baby Mobile, and it was on a beechwood hoop. And I just think that it got lost on Etsy. People just, either they weren't seeing it or they just were no longer interested in it. So I revamped it by putting it on this arch hoop instead, and I've renamed it Coastal Cowboy. And since changing it onto this arch, the sales started coming in. So sometimes you just have to mess with pictures, titles, and then maybe even just change the design a little bit to kind of refreshen it. So when I was first making this mobile, so what I did for this was I hand drew out the ponies. I wanted them to look like really babyish, kind of like in a children's book, super simplistic. I drew the shape out and then I hand cut each felt piece and then hand sewed them. But as more orders started coming in, I needed help. So my husband encouraged me to invest in the Cry-Cut cutting machine. So that was like my first step to like helping expand my business, was investing in machinery. That was a huge one for me. Because before I would take a day just to cut out the pieces, and then I would take a day to sew, and then it would be another day just to hang it. So thank God he really pushed me out. To me, I was crazy. I was like, I'm not gonna spend $500-600 on a cutting machine right now, but it made the biggest difference in my business. I love topping this mobile off with like a really sweet, kind of preppy, I don't know, vintage coquette kind of vibe. So I have this silk ribbon that I cut about this long, and then I eye it through the hoop, and then I do like a full-blown like Christmas bow. And it takes a bit to kind of get it perfectly shaped, and then you have to learn how to like which way to pull the bow. Okay, so I'm pulling the wrong part. Let's see. Extra tight. There you go. And sort of fluff it. So there you go. We have Coastal Cowboy. I sell this pattern in my Etsy shop. It's a PDF download available instantly. If you have a Cry-Cut cutting machine, you just upload it to that and it cuts it for you. If not, you can do it the old-fashioned way like I used to. Cut out your paper shapes, cut your felt, and it's honestly so incredibly easy. It's really just a couple of pieces. I love this one. And if you want it finished, you can order it in my shop. You can go to my website, wonderfullymadebabymobiles.com. Save on shipping, save on taxes, or you can go to my Etsy shop, wonderfully made baby. And wonderful is a little unique because it's spelled W-U-N-D-E-R-F-L-Y. Wonderfully, yeah. All right, so that's Coastal Cowboy for you. See you guys on our next video. Next week I might be showing you how to make Dreamy Dog.